in just a few moments.
I'm recording. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting this on video.
What are these loud booms happening in New York City right now? It ain't no fireworks.
Las Vegas. Every last one of the light poles are down.
Never seen something like this. There's like tens of thousands of these reflective objects in the air.
Alright, yo, look at this. That's a bird. The f is that? The f is that?
It's like oh my god, what was that? What the?
Hi, I'm James Fur, and you're watching the Impossible Channel. Welcome aboard. For the past few months, several strange phenomena have been taking place all over the world, and today we're going to be covering the most unexplained and mysterious phenomena that will definitely make you go, On the month of June, several people all across the United States started hearing strange, booming sounds coming from the sky. They insisted it wasn't fireworks. Looking at some of the videos, it's actually so strange. Some of the people started coming up with theories. There was something going on in the sky, some sort of alien-like phenomenon in the upper atmosphere. Deep diving into this and looking for more evidence, I actually found out that maybe they're not that wrong, and it's actually stranger than I thought. In the Colorado River, an expedition captures footage of what they believe to be Bigfoot, and if this is the case, it would be one of the best video evidence of the possible existence of this mysterious humanoid creature. These, and many more strange things such as glitches in the Matrix, paranormal activity, and unexplained phenomena. Loads of them. Well, are you guys ready? Because this is going to be a wild ride. So, let's go. Now just imagine going outside on a sunny day, expecting to see beautiful clouds and clear blue skies, but the first thing you see when you look up is something you can't even begin to explain. It looks like a cloud, but it's not. It's like the Matrix is somewhat broken. This is exactly what happened on June 5th somewhere in Georgia with an internet user named Sam778. This is what happened.
What am I seeing? What was that, bro? I don't know if it'll do it again. Or if I'm tripping, I don't know. It's like a... Oh my god, what was that? What the heck, bro?
What appears to be a bright streak of light can be seen moving around within the clouds. And whatever this thing was, Sam had caught it on camera. Intrigued, he posted the video with the intention of finding out if what he had seen was possibly some sort of alien-like phenomena. Now, even though it does look otherworldly, this is a phenomenon known as a ground flash. One of the main theories is that this phenomenon is caused by rapid realignment of ice crystals due to shifting electric fields, often linked to nearby thunderstorms. And taking a quick look at this video, we can clearly hear a thunderstorm approaching.
What am I seeing?
Nothing strange about that, right? Well, wrong. The first documented ground flash was described in the Monthly Review in 1885. Years go by, and in 1971 it was mentioned once more in Nature magazine. Fast forward to 2009 and a sudden boom of ground flash videos on YouTube, and that's basically it. In general, there are very few records of it even existing. This and many other factors leads many people to believe that ground flashes are far more mysterious than we think. In one specific video, we can see why some people think this phenomenon is somehow linked to the apparitions of plasma beings or angelic beings in the sky.
Okay, I don't know if you can see this. Check this out. Oh my goodness.
There are quite a few videos out there, but the phenomenon is really rare, and to this day, no one actually knows why it happens, or no one can actually predict when it will, which makes this a rather fascinating phenomenon. But I want to know what you think. What actually causes this, and why almost no mentions of it existing before 2009? On January 2018 at around 1:30 in the morning, hundreds of trees simply snapped in half in a 1-mile radius in Lake Quinault, Washington. No storm, no microburst, no wind. Nothing that could explain why hundreds of trees simply snapped in half, as if something took them down real quick. To this day, there is no official explanation to what really happened, and theories range from really old trees, animals running down the hill, or even aliens and UFOs.
What the f, dude?
While researching this phenomenon, I found out that this is not something that happens often, but it has happened in the past. On the morning of June 30th in 1908 in Siberia, millions of trees were found snapped in half in what is known today as the Tunguska event. To this day, the official explanation is that an atmospheric burst was caused by a meteor causing the trees to snap in half, but this is just a theory. And just a few days ago, something really bizarre happened.
I never heard wind like that. It felt like it was a downdraft.
Every last one of the light poles.
On July 1st, hundreds of power lines were snapped in half, trees were completely and perfectly uprooted, and thousands of people were left without energy.
Las Vegas. We are on Tropicana in front of the Walmart. Every last one of the light poles, the electricity poles are down. This goes for miles. We ain't got no power. I don't know what the hell is going on. This goes for miles, y'all.
Now, the official explanation is that a sudden dry microburst swept through Las Vegas. Experts say that this is a rare atmospheric phenomenon caused by wind gusts of up to 70 miles per hour. Nothing strange about that, right? Well, wrong.
Oh my god!
For many of the people who witnessed it, the precision and quickness of the event felt very much unnatural.
I recorded that whole thing.
And in some cases, it actually looked more like an earthquake than a gust of wind. Now, as you can imagine, it didn't take long before the internet was completely taken over by theories of what really happened that day. While some think that this is just a natural event, and it could be, most felt as if there was something unnatural about it.
Look at this one. Came all the way out the ground. Big as hell. That is crazy. The ground didn't even move this motherfucker. Shook the ground.
So I decided to dig deeper, and the first thing I noticed is that most of the videos looked like something out of a Stranger Things episode. Houses, buildings, and structures were fully intact. There were no debris or leaves on the ground, just perfectly uprooted trees and power lines snapped in half. Strange, isn't it? But it gets even stranger after a Twitter user posted a video in which we can see the power lines going down, but apparently no wind. So what's going on here? Checking Ventusky, there is wind on that specific day, but nothing like 70 mph as suggested. In some videos, we can see the 5-minute burst and it looks strong, but there's also something that caught a lot of people's attention. In this specific footage, leaves are completely still while trees are shaking. In other videos, we can see similar things.
Rain in here, sunny there. Rain in here, sunny there.
This and many other factors led several people to think that the wind might have been either directed or artificially caused. But by what?
Hold on. Hold on. They want us to believe that a dust storm in Vegas caused all of that damage out of nowhere. To me, what it looks like anyways, okay, is like the equivalent of like a crop circle, but in the streets with power lines and poles. That's literally what it looked like.
Could it be that this phenomenon was caused by some sort of unknown or advanced technology? Researching more of this topic, I found out that a week prior to this event, something massive happened all over the US.
So we've had a mass UFO sighting here in the United States, today being Thursday, June 26th.
It all starts with a massive fireball that was seen all over Georgia and South Carolina on June 26th. Fireball was first seen above the town of Oxford in Georgia, moving southwest at about 30,000 miles per hour. That same week, many other sightings happened all over the US.
Oh, I'm recording. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting this on video. Wait, what? I had over 60.
You can't see it, but there's like a reflective ball just spinning and flying. What the is that, bruh?
In some of these videos, choppers can be seen flying close by to these things, whatever they are.
Never seen something like this. There's like tens of thousands of these reflective objects in the air. I thought they were birds at first, but looking closer, it's literally just these reflective objects.
What the dude?
And in one specific video recorded 15 days ago, we can see what appears to be a massive object hovering above the woods in Seven Lakes, New York.
What the just floating there. What the what?
Now, I'm not exactly sure if these sightings have anything to do with what happened in Vegas. What I do know is that it's a bit of a coincidence that on June 26th, a massive fireball is seen flying southwest, possibly at the same direction of Las Vegas, and then a few days later, Vegas is hit with a massive anomaly. Could it be that we're looking at the possibility of one of these massive fireballs flying over Vegas and causing an atmospheric burst just like in 1908? Or is it just a coincidence? I mean, this time of year, the weather can get a bit crazy, and in Ventusky or any weather app, you'll see that it was windy that day in Vegas. Nothing like 70 miles per hour, but still, it could just be a natural phenomenon. But I'm not too sure, and it seems most people aren't either. So I want to know your take. Are we looking at an unexplained phenomenon, aliens or UFOs, or just a natural phenomenon? What's your take? On May 24th, a YouTube channel known as Colorado River Expedition set out for one more of their rafting adventures in the upper Colorado River between Rancho Del Rio and Pump House. It was a beautiful day, and since they'd been rafting for quite a while, they decided to pull over to grill some burgers and enjoy the weather. Everything was going as planned until one of their team members spots what he thinks is a bear at first. But things are about to get really strange, really quick. This is what they caught on camera.
That's really funny.
Logan and his team capture footage of what appears to be an upright, tall humanoid figure walking in the distance. And if we slow-mo and replay the video a couple of times, it becomes quite clear that whatever this thing is, it's not a bear. Thinking that maybe this could be clear footage of Bigfoot, they upload it to social media and immediately get loads of views, but they also get a lot of backlash. So a couple of days later, Logan responds to the backlash and explains how they have more footage.
I need to kind of explain what happened with this Bigfoot video. I want you guys to understand where we were. So we were floating the upper Colorado River. That's between Pump House and Rancho Del Rio. We pulled over about, I would say it's about 40 yards downstream of bench 3, and we just started grilling burgers, we were eating watermelon, we were just hanging out, enjoying the weather. Well, someone in the group pointed up at the side of the mountain and yelled, "Bear!" But it wasn't a bear. This thing was upright. It was huge. It was moving fast. You guys, it was incredible. Now, one of our guests, they sent us some video this morning. I haven't had a chance to look at it. It's still sitting in my inbox. But whatever it is, I'm dropping it today on Instagram.
So as promised, that same day, he uploaded a longer video recorded by one of his guests. Pay very close attention.
It's not moving like a bear. Oh my goodness. It's definitely
Guys, come look at the phone. You can see it.
In the very beginning of the video, we can hear his guests discussing how they think this could be a bear, but how it doesn't look like one.
It's not moving like a bear. Oh my goodness. It's definitely
Guys, come look at the phone. You can see it.
And there's a specific moment in the video where we can see how tall this thing is compared to the trees. Whatever this thing is, it looks pretty big. Looking at the boulders and the trees around it, it seems as if this thing is at least 7 feet tall, but I could be wrong. What's really strange about it all is that we can clearly see the moment this thing realizes it's being observed or recorded. Now, even though some people think that this is possibly a person in a suit, and it could be, if we take a look at Bigfoot sightings in the United States, there seems to be a bunch of them in this specific region. Not only that, it's something that goes back hundreds of years where the native tribes talk about how they saw these creatures.
As we were reeling it back in because we started to get cold, one of the kids, he looked this way. He looked down the road and he said, Who's that guy watching us? Whoever it was, he was really big. He was tall. He looked kind of hairy. He had no neck. His neck was really short like that. And he seemed like he had really long arms. Because he would stand there and watch us, and every now and then he'd lean over like this. And then he'd stand back up and watch us.
And there's also the fact there's tons of video evidence, such as this video recorded by the Track Planner YouTube channel. He was flying over northern Utah to capture stock footage for his videos when all of a sudden a stick or whatever this thing is flies by pretty quick as if something threw it at him. But what could be so strong to throw something like that at a drone? And then there's countless videos of supposed encounters with the unique ad 11,000 on Reddit. A man comes face to face with what he believes to be Bigfoot. Being that the video was recorded late at night, the quality isn't that good, but there's something that caught my attention, and not just my attention. The creature seems to have eye shine, and we all know that humans don't have that kind of eye shine at night. So whatever this thing is, it's big, it's furry, and it left a unique ad 11,000 frozen in fear. There are countless videos like this one, and it's really hard to tell if they're fake or not. But being that there are reports from all over the US, Canada, and other countries like Russia, It seems as if this creature could have existed somewhere in the past, and maybe still exists today. The question is, where does it hide? Is it underground? Caves? Is it interdimensional like some believe? Whatever these things are, they're still out there somewhere hiding from us. And it's possible that Logan and his team actually caught this thing off guard in the upper Colorado River. On June 26th, something really bizarre took place in the city of Pembroke, Massachusetts. Moments before the sunset, a huge and silent object swooshes over the town. Something that at first looks like a helicopter or a plane, but isn't. Colleen McCormack, who was at her backyard enjoying the sunset, captured it on camera, and moments after posting it to social media, it was aired on television. What is this thing? Is it one of those New Jersey drones, and are they back? Not even a day goes by and people all across the United States start hearing what at first sounds like fireworks.
What are these loud booms happening in New York City right now? It ain't no fireworks. What is it? Somebody let me know.
The same weird sounds that were in New York are now in Dallas, Texas.
It wasn't just in New York City. People all across the country started hearing these mysterious booming sounds.
Who else in Atlanta is witnessing this right now?
It was something that was creeping loads of people out because it sounded like fireworks, but there was something eerie about it.
What the? That's fireworks over there, but... What the? Get the out of here. There ain't no firework. Oh my god. What? We don't live in Vegas. That's not...
Whatever this is, it always sounds like it's close by, but we never get to see any fireworks. And in some cases, a droning sound can be heard in the background. But in one specific video recorded on June 28th in Atlanta, we can hear how it doesn't sound anything like fireworks. It actually sounds like something else. And this is where things take a really strange turn. Check this out.
Because it sounds like something is swooshing through the sky, like, and then you hear the boom, 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 boom. And it doesn't sound like fireworks, because when fireworks swoosh through the sky, it's more of a like that. But y'all, y'all hear this?
Whatever was going on in the sky, this is definitely not fireworks, and Koju was lucky or maybe unlucky enough to actually capture this phenomena on camera.
Y'all, what the is this? This sounds like a war happening.
Completely creeped out, Koju and many others started coming up with different theories to what these mysterious booming sounds could be. Most people suggested that this was some sort of alien-like Star Wars that could be happening somewhere in the sky. Others stated that this is possibly a skyquake, an unexplained phenomenon that happens from time to time. And the most plausible explanation, that maybe this is a military readiness drill that's happening somewhere nearby. However, Koju and many others stated that they don't live nearby any military bases, so if that's not it, what's going on? Doing a quick search, I quickly found out that this wasn't the only strange or unexplained thing happening that month. On June 21st, a family was recording the beautiful scenery somewhere in Caples Lake in California when all of a sudden this happens.
That is so weird.
Did you see that? Every time she would try to rest her phone on a rock to record the lake, her phone would vibrate and emit a strange buzzing sound. Something that normally phones don't do. Now, being that this is a brand new iPhone 16, this is most likely not a problem with the camera stabilizer. Strange, isn't it? But here's where things get even stranger. That same afternoon, just a few miles away in Lake Tahoe, an unusual phenomenon took place. Something so unusual that it took over all media outlets that night.
A freak storm causes chaos on the usually tranquil Lake Tahoe.
In a matter of minutes, and like something out of a sci-fi movie, Lake Tahoe's weather changes from sunny to this.
It's turned pretty dangerous in a matter of moments.
In the midst of the chaos, it snows in June.
It's snowing. It's snowing.
It didn't take long before people were trying to connect these mysterious phenomena that all happened that same week. The frequency glitch in Caples Lake, and just a few miles away in Lake Tahoe, the freak weather. Then, a few days later, a drone-like object swooshes by, and people all over the US start hearing booming sounds in the sky. It could just be a huge coincidence, and it probably is. But most people on the internet didn't think so. They think that this could be some sort of alien-like Star Wars that's going on, and we just can't see it with the naked eye.
Alright, yo, look at this.
For a week yesterday, and unfortunately that rain does stick with us.
That's a bird.
As we head into the afternoon. This is our look over Pensacola Beach on our generator guys camera. We have
That's a bird. The f is that? What the f is that? What is that?
But I'm not too sure. What I do know, however, is that back in January this year, people also heard the same booming sounds in the sky while the drones and orbs were still flying all over North Carolina.
What? What? What in the world? That was 30 seconds of
So it might just be that whatever these booming sounds are, they might actually be related to these drones and orbs. Could it be that these booming sounds are actually originating from some sort of Star Wars in the sky? Or is this all just a massive coincidence? And what about the frequency glitch? Is it connected somehow or not? What's your take? Moving to a new apartment is usually exciting and full of promise, and there's usually high hopes that everything will be even better than the last place. But sometimes moving to a new apartment is nothing but bad luck. And this is exactly what's going on with Janet since she moved in March this year. In her first videos, you can see her cheering with her friends and enjoying her time, but this changes quickly after a strange old man breaks in during one of her TikTok videos.
Remember? With friends?
No, I don't remember. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Completely freaked out, the next day, she uploads an update on the situation. And she explains how she is pretty scared, but she can't move out because she's still in the process of paying deposits, that sort of stuff. So she stays there and hopes for the better.
I am hoping that there's a pool here.
A few days go by and she starts uploading normal videos once again. Until this happens. Did you see that? At a specific moment in the video, she realizes that she's not all alone. There's someone or something sitting next to her, and you can actually see the indents in her video. Creepy, isn't it? But it would explain most of the bad luck and why her door opened by itself when she saw that strange old man, and why some things keep moving by themselves. Some even suggest that her apartment was hexed or used for dark magic at some point, and that the strange old man was actually a ghost and not someone breaking in. But I'm not too sure. Maybe it was all just a prank for views, or maybe it was the real deal. I'll leave it up to you. What do you think, and what do you think she should do? Have you ever been through a similar situation? Well, this is it for now, but we do have more videos. Don't forget to check them out, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications on for more videos like this. And I'll see you guys again.